We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like, is what Tyler Durden said in Fight Club. For young guys nowadays, this quote couldn't be more true. We buy things just to feel happy for a couple weeks. You save up just so you can buy your next temporary dopamine hit before it wears off and you have to do it all again. The reality is that a lot of people are trapped in an endless cycle, and doing this makes you more broke and just keeps you stressed out and feeling obligated to keep consuming. So today I'm going to tell you what nobody really talks about, because it's definitely an uncomfortable thing to talk about that makes you think and challenges the way you live for sure. I honestly don't really have a structure for this video because I'm more so just speaking from the heart, and I'm just talking about stuff I wish a younger me could hear. But I saw this TikTok video a while ago that I can't even find anymore, but the contents of the video just stuck with me and I always still think about it. And yes, I just said I remembered what a short form video was about, and you're probably thinking I'm insane because everyone knows you just scroll and you're not supposed to recall any of the videos you just watched. But this video is different. The video talked about how when you buy something like new clothes, it feels good for a while, but then it slowly wears off until you're back again where you started craving for more. But when you achieve something that can't be bought or can't be obtained quickly, like a well-developed physique, you're able to get the same feeling, if not even better of a feeling, and it's in less of a temporary sense compared to simply buying something. Seems like a simple concept, but when you really look around, you'll notice how much garbage our generation really buys into. And it's mainly in the form of clothes, cars, and other appearance-based things. And I was, and to an extent still am, a victim of this to this day. But for example, if I think back to before I started working out, I felt unpresentable, and I always try to compensate by wearing nicer clothes. But it really wasn't until I had a decent physique that I started buying less and less random clothes that I didn't need. And I became fine with wearing simpler clothes because I just felt confident in who I was as a person, and I didn't feel the need to overconsume. The main takeaway is that you need to get out of the mindset of trying to obtain random junk and living for just getting more random stuff. And what you need to do is use your brain power to build actual tangible things that are going to improve your life. Some examples is simply just taking care of yourself. If you build a physique that you're proud of, it not only just looks good, but you can excel at whatever you love to do. Not everyone needs to be a crazy bodybuilder, but if you love a certain sport, build yourself up to become an absolute dog at that sport. Like, you don't have to be some muscle-bound freak if you like pickleball or something. Or another example, in the financial side of things, finding a side hustle you enjoy, building it up to being something that's worth spending your time on. And full transparency, that's currently what I'm doing with this channel. I love yapping about random stuff. I've had experience with YouTube in the past, so it's something I love and something that I'm decent at. So I'm seeing if I could build this channel up, and I'm genuinely getting so much more fulfillment from little by little building up my channel than I would have gotten from just buying something expensive. Because tangible things like a physique you earned or like a channel you built is where you're really going to find true purpose and happiness. And if you try to be the guy that finds happiness in buying random things that he can't afford, you're just going to feel empty and like you're missing something. And a quick side note though, because it is the holiday season, but if you really want to buy some nice expensive stuff, have it at least be something that'll enhance some things in your life. For example, if there's some running shoes you really think are cool and that would actually make you run more, and in turn you'd be more healthy and function better, that's honestly not a bad investment. At that point, you're kind of investing in yourself. And now for a terrible example, an overpriced $200 hoodie that serves the same function as a hoodie for a fraction of the price. Oh, but the drip will make me cooler, and maybe the guys at school will think I'm cool for having it. No, bruh, just genuinely just take care of yourself, be comfortable and proud of your physique, and then get like a $40 blank hoodie, and it's gonna give you the same effects. And if you actually do take care of yourself, it'll probably fit really well, and you'll look good in it either way. And I have real life examples of this too, because once upon a time, someone asked me if I was wearing an Echovision wife beater, which if you go to the gym, you know that Echovision wife beaters are supposed to hug your muscles more tighter, I guess, and like make you look better. But in reality, I was wearing a crappy Walmart Hanes wife beater that I probably got in some value pack. But since I've been obtaining a decent physique by hitting the gym, the brand of clothes I felt I needed to wear, it just became completely irrelevant, not only to me, but also other people, if you care about that. Alright, so this video is getting kind of crazy, but the main idea is that instead of over consuming purchasing and placing too much value on materialism. You should be building, creating, and obtaining things you can't get by simply buying. Anyways, stick around if you want to hear me yap about more life topics. I'll also be talking more about the progress I made and the goals I have for this channel in some future videos. And sorry for the kind of buns upload. I'm low-key a little busy with the holidays and stuff. I just got done with finals. But see you next video.